This is Keith Price's Curtain Call. And we are back. This is Keith Price for the Curtain Call, Keith Price's Curtain Call at the American Psycho Press Upfronts, talking to everybody that's here, bringing you, I guess, a great preview of what is probably going to be one of the most interestingly talked about pieces, because this is not something that anybody would have ever thought was going to ever be a musical, much less a musical with dance. And I'm sitting here now talking to the choreographer, Miss LYNN PAGE. How are you, Adela?
I am very well, thank you. I'm very glad to be here talking to you.
Oh, see how sweet you are. So now tell me, how did you get involved in this project?
Well, I had a couple of meetings with Rupert Gould in London about a couple of other projects, and we knew of each other, and American Psycho came about, and they seemed to think I was the right person for the job. Basically, is what happened. I think the thing that probably clinched it. I mean, I do a lot of work in the music industry. I've been working with the Pet Shop Boys for a very long time. So I direct and choreograph their shows. So I think the fact that I sort of flip a lot between genres they thought I was the right choice for this, because we bring a lot of different influences to it, I guess.
I love it. It's like there's voguing, there's pop locking, there's a lot of the essence of the 80s in this choreography. Is it hard for you to research because you're such a young woman?
Very hard to research. Clearly, I was not around then. No, I was saying I do remember as a child sitting, waiting for the Thriller video to be sort of previewed, and we all just like hanging around the television. So actually, I was a student at Alvin Ailey here when I was in 1988. So I had a cross scholarship with London Contemporary Dance School. So I was in New York at that time, which is amazing. And I used to go to Nell's a lot, and I used to go to Tunnel, and so I remember them well. And then, of course, I was a big part of the New Romantics that was happening in London. So I remember those times. But it was also funny to go back and do the research as well.
Because at this point now, talking to LYNN PAGE, the choreographer for American Psycho, on the Curtain Call with me here, Keith Price, and we're trying to look at the dance periods, because I saw a little of the voguing, I saw pop locking, I saw the prepping, for some of y'all that remember back in the day, the little prep action. Remember University of Texas at Austin? 85, that was my year. We prepped ourselves. But again, this Get Down girl from the UK is bringing all of that to the stage. It's like, how exciting is this for you right now?
It's hugely exciting. It's a gift of a show. I love musicals. I do musicals. I do a lot of revivals. But this show for me has been able to allow me to flex my muscles in all the different areas I'm working. I do a lot of stuff in fashion at the moment. And again, music industry, modern dance. I do opera. I do plays. And therefore, I can just grab from all of them. And, some of the show, yes, is rooted in the 80s, and then we just push the envelope and we get out of the 80s when we have to get into Patrick's head. We get very experimental, we get very physical theatre, so it is truly a gift of a show for me.
I love it. LYNN PAGE with me here on the Curtain Call, Keith Price, and we are wrapping up, which I think is going to be a very exciting season, because this is probably going to be one of the last shows to open before Tony eligibility and all of that other stuff that goes on. So how much pressure are you feeling, because you're only a few days really into this whole rehearsal process? How does it, are you still creating new pieces for this?
Yeah, we've got I think about a third of the show is brand new for Broadway. Any new musical should evolve. Every time you move it somewhere, you should work on it. You should see what you can improve. And there's a huge chunk of it that is just unknown for us right now and is new material. So that's still exciting.
I love it. LYNN PAGE with me here on the Curtain Call. And at this point now, you're knee deep in this new creation. You're trying to fill this out. Do you have any free time to dance just for your own fun?
None at all. I have no free time whatsoever. That's it. Even Sundays I'm thinking about what I'm going to do Monday. But hey, that's part of the job. We love it.
I love that. Thank you so much. And again, American Psycho starts previews March 24th and will open officially on April 20th. And I keep saying this, it's also my birthday, so if anybody wants to hook a brother up with some opening night tickets, this is how you ask now. You got to ask early. But again, thank you so much, LYNN, and looking forward to the rest of the creation that you're going to be putting up on the stage. Fabulous. Thank you.
Love you to meet you.
Love to meet you too. and we'll be back.